Hey, it's the Scotch Test Dubs. We're doing an impromptu Monday, baby. MLK. And we were sent this Islay Mist, which is a smoky, and we thought it would be a good idea to do that now. Look, 4 people are in already. Sent this Islay Mist.
That's what I was waiting for.
He was waiting on that. Aged 8 years. We're going to see what's inside here. We haven't done a live in a while. And hey, guys, fight for sound. Hey. You like that?
Yeah, that was a good
comment.
I like
that. Hey. We got promotional materials. Jamie Brown's and Uncle Nate. Yo. And look at this. They've got a cool set. I like cool sets. So I like when you got a bag of something. And then you got some sample bottles, the regular 8-year. And you know what? I got plenty of Glencairns, but do you ever have enough? No, you don't. Unless you're Scott. Then you got a lot. Hey, that rhymes. You got to get in. Come on, man. What are you looking
I'm looking for this was sent to us by one of the Islay Mist Instagram ambassadors.
Right.
And I told him I was trying to find his name real quick here.
Oh, good. Okay, you're looking for
that's what I was doing.
Got it. I wasn't sure. I thought you were texting.
And it's been long enough.
I thought you were on the interwebs.
I can't find it. I apologize.
Yeah, it may pop in. Your name's wow. Look at that, 62.2%. I don't know what they're doing here though. What is this? Mainland. These are all sealed in wax. 6 of 60 bottles of whatever that is. And 64.9 grain Scotch whiskey. This is Midland malt Scotch whiskey. An ingredient of Islay Mist. So these are like the ingredients that make up the main. Interesting. Islay malt Scotch whiskey, an ingredient. Again, 58.5. Still a little bit interesting and confusing. The colors on these is rather nice. So interesting. Wow, we got a lot of comments coming in. Do you want to?
I can't find it right now. I apologize.
Maybe it'll pop up later.
Anyway, on Instagram, the ambassador for Islay Mist had reached out, said, "Hey, we'd like to send you a bottle for you to take a look at." And
you were even.
I told him, I said, "Hey, we did Islay Mist 2 or 3 years ago." I said, "We've had it, we've reviewed it."
Is that Pete?
If you want to send it, I told him if you wanted to send it, go ahead. Yeah, I think it is.
Oh, hold on, I gotta smell.
And I said, I can't make any guarantees on what will happen.
No guarantees.
So he did.
Well, that smells like nothing. Do you smell anything on that?
Soil. It's dirt. It's just soil. I mean, it smells like.
I like how you just you emphasized the S. You were like soil. Bringing this back over my way.
Whiskey Lover Society says greetings from Belgium.
Ooh.
Donner Pass Whiskey says good morning, guys. Whiskey Jason, hey guys.
Woo, Jason.
Hello from Bird Dog and Big Dog.
Bird Dog and the Big Dog. We call them the dogs. Let's get this box and promotional material out of the way. We hadn't done an impromptu live in a while. And been busy, and then of course the new job with the Scotch Malt Whiskey Society here has had me busy. On that note, for those that are tuning in, the big falutin fella right here is having little old me on his SMWS show tonight, Monday.
It was the easy option.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, we need somebody."
Bart is coming to the studio tonight. We'll be doing previewing the January mid-month outturn. So tune in tonight.
Yeah, tune in on that.
On the Scotch Malt Whiskey Society America's YouTube channel.
I did tell him I need to walk out of there with some kind of nice SMWS bottle since I'm your guest.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Nope." I was like, "What? Come on, man."
We do have three bottles is all for the mid-month outturn tonight.
Mid-month.
Yeah. Well, it's January.
True.
So it's little.
That's true. December was your big one.
We're coming off of Christmas.
He was so busy. Year's. I'd call him. He'd be like, "I gotta go.
Gotta go."
Yeah, the work phone's ringing. I'm like, "You're retired." He's like, "Not from this other job."
Jimmy Leg says, "I'm a bit soiled myself."
Woo, go Jimmy.
Soil.
Go. Yeah, that was a good pun. I got it. This has not even been cracked.
Unsealed.
Look at that. It's a metallic, which
Busted
I don't
open.
mind. I don't mind screw off tops at all. I'm not saying you. So we're going to pour a little bit of that. I don't know if we'll go into these blends down here that make up the main.
I don't know if those are blends.
Sorry, not blends. Those are the actual different whiskeys that make up the main.
It's blended Scotch whiskey.
Well,
58.5% blended Scotch whiskey, 64.9 grain. So this is grain Scotch whiskey, an ingredient of Isla Mist.
Right. I read those all.
Here is Isla malt Scotch whiskey, an ingredient of
Isla Mist is apparently it's an aged 8-year untamable yet gentle Isla smoke.
And then Mainland malt Scotch whiskey, an ingredient in Isla Mist 8. So this is kind of a deconstruction.
Yes.
Of some of the ingredients in this Isla
I
Mist
like
8.
how they're waxed. So we may pop some of those.
Mr. CJL says, "What's up, Dumbos?"
Ooh, I'm reading it. I like his Dumbo. Look at that. What's Ursa saying here? Screw tops and synthetic corks are best. You know what? I agree, actually. Japanese whiskey taught me that. They would do the screw off top because with that little seal they have on top, it wasn't affected by the alcohol vapors, and you never had the cork disintegrating or getting stuck. And they just said that's how we're going to do it. I thought, interesting. So I agree with you. These synthetic tops are neat. So
Jimmy Legg asked Scott, "Is working with SMWS what you expected?" Yes and no. There is a lot more customer relations and just member, phone calls, inquiries, emails, stuff like that to handle.
I was over there one day. We were working on a show, but you dealt with a guy that's package was late arriving, and you were all over that. I just remember.
Good.
Just throwing that out. You were giving good customer service.
And Arthur says, "Scott, hopefully there's less shooting on your new job." Yes, there is a lot less.
Ooh, camera shooting still more. So,
all right.
I was on our shooting team when I first got on the department. You guys won a marksmanship award.
The department shooting.
Yeah.
Handgun.
Yep. They got rid of that.
We did. What was the PPC?
Yeah. It was PPC. You had some kind of trophy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, what is this? You're like, I'm a real good shot. And I was like, well.
So we just did our gassing experiment.
We
looking
did.
At Lefroy 10.
That'll be coming
12.
out. Yeah, that'll be coming out.
I get reminiscent Lefroy 10 notes here on the nose. Just
really
peat, citrus.
I do get a citrus touch. What's our ABV? Because it seems light. 40%. It's because it is light. Interesting. Okay.
Oh, Aqua Vitae is tuning in. What's up, Roy? He says, "Wow,
Glaswegian.
So much more face furniture. The dummies have reached peak beard."
Yes. It's an interesting deal. I like the beard. My wife likes the beard even more importantly. So face furniture. I like that.
Did you get the proof?
40.
40?
Yeah.
So
Roy had a beard for a while. Does he still have it? I haven't seen recently.
Goatee.
You
still got just the goatee, right, Roy?
Right, Roy.
Right, Roy, baby, right, Roy, like a right round.
That's why we're partners on a show, because that's exactly what I was thinking. Multi-casking's in. Hello, also known as Christmas. Oh yeah, seems like last year was a letdown, if memory serves. What's he talking about? I missed something. Is he talking to us or somebody else? Probably somebody else.
The gassing experience?
Yeah, maybe. Well, we've missed a year.
Yeah, we didn't have one last year.
Yeah,
but then it goes on to say, "Here's hoping the gas served its purpose in this year's episode."
It's interesting. This one is worth tuning into. That's what we'll say. We'll tease it that way. So we both talked about how we can't wait until we finally, when we call it, whether this is like year 5, when we call it, we'll bring out the control bottles that have never been opened.
Yeah.
And we're very curious to see what that is. So unsealed, untrammeled. So
Ursa Mines is watching, says, I've yet to find a whiskey that wows me at 40%. One wower.
You know what it is.
Royal Brockla 16.
Yeah, the Royal Brockla 16 was wow.
40%. That's in, I was going to send that with you. That's in my bottle kill stack. There's like 1 dram left in it.
Oh, you definitely need to send that with me. 1 dram in it. I'll have that dram. Yeah, that was a wower. The Royal Brockla 16 at 40%. Because I remember I even went in thinking 40%. Come on. Yeah. Then we each had it. I was like, oh my God, that is beautiful.
I can tell you this feels a little weak at 40.
Yes. Yeah.
It's good.
46 is where I would want this.
It's good. Now, this is the thing is though, this is a really reasonable bottle. This is like a $25, $30 bottle.
Mm-hmm. And people get on me, rightfully so, when I reference a smoky bottle. And they say that I reference bottles that are too strong, which is probably true because I'm a peat head. I do. Right. I do. And this is probably a better entry point.
That's what I was just going to say. This would be a really good entry bottle to introduce people to peat. It's nice. I mean, there's a nice sweetness here. There's citrus. This doesn't feel like a grain heavy blend.
No.
And I don't, is it a malt? Blended malt whiskey? I think it is a blended malt whiskey.
Hold on. Where's
nope, it's blended Scotch.
Oh, yeah, blended
Scotch. Because matter of fact, one of these is a grain whiskey that's in
That's right. That's right. So this is right in there with that grain. So, you know, that Johnny Walker Black. Ooh. I got a buddy that loves the black, loves the double black.
Once you go black.
Well, and this is probably it because someone got on me for referencing that the Compass Box Peat Monster. They said, come on, it's called Peat Monster. What's magical about that, though, is that is the peat that sent me down the peat journey, turned me into the peat head.
Yeah.
And I still think it's lighter than most peats. It's a beautiful blend.
Yeah.
Beautiful blend.
And we just went back and looked at it.
Yeah, Glazier knows what he's doing. Yeah, we both really enjoy it.
It's such a nice blend of peat and sweetness.
I will stand by it being a great peated entry because the blend is done to perfection. So I think just because it says Peat Monster, I mean, if that was the case, Ardbeg would be the peat bigger monster. You know, I mean, come on. So
now I don't think
what we got here.
I don't think blind that I think blind. If you told me this was a blended, I would guess blended malt Scotch whiskey. Sure. I really don't pick up any grain influence here at all.
Sure.
But let's break down. Let's take a look at. Let's do the grain whiskey first here.
Okay.
I just use the same glass.
Oh,
empty.
I think it'd be better to try it in its own.
This is the grain Scotch, or some of the grain that they use. This one's 64.9%.
Ross Fudd has a comment here. Love your name, Ross. I know it's just your name, and that's the way it is, but I like it. The only Royal Brockla was a 21-year at $200. Yikes. Well, I would agree. I don't know what the only Royal Brockla would mean.
That's it. I think we can share a glass count. Okay. Save that one, though. We'll use that for the next one.
Use that for the next one.
I do almost feel bad. These are collector worthy, although these were sent to us.
We don't believe it.
This is bottle 6 of 60. There's only 60 of these sets that were sent
one
out.
of the things we do is we open everything. So we got the Waterford. Well, I do though. Pilgrimage.
Let's open up that Dark Cove committee release.
Well, we've already opened one.
Let's open up the other one.
We don't need to just open them for the sake of opening.
It's open.
Right. My point was the Waterford Pilgrimage. All right. Somebody said, way to go for unzipping that and opening it up. Yeah, because they were saying that was like at the time a $3,000 bottle. But because we were involved with Waterford, we were able to get that. You had to have something to do with the distillery. And our whole point is, you know, don't be precious about your whiskey. Don't be precious.
Okay, so here's the grain whiskey. We're deconstructing this now with these three. This is just the grain whiskey that they use at 64.9. I really don't get much on the nose. What are you getting? Really? Malty, a graininess, but that's about it.
Oh, that is interesting. At 8 years,
Well, no, it's an ingredient of Isla Mist.
But this says aged 8 years,
No.
right? 8 years. 8 years.
It says grain Scotch whiskey, an ingredient of Isla Mist 8 year.
Interesting.
But it would have to be. It would have to be at
neutral.
least 8
because
years.
if it's not 8 years, this couldn't be called 8. So it's got to be at least 8 as well. Yeah. I'm with you. I don't get a lot. It almost smells slightly antiseptic.
Daniel Whiskey Throttle's tuning in. Eric Waite Whiskey Studies.
That is that sweet. What is this? This is the grain.
This is the grain whiskey.
This is that sweetness that you'll pick up in any grain whiskey, that rounded, soft cane sugar.
Wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Cane sugar roundedness that you will get when you have a grain whiskey, whether it's a Johnny Walker or this. That's interesting.
That's very nice.
That is.
That's very
drinkable.
We're not
grain whiskey snobs. We are not here. I love what Compass Box taught me, that to be a blender, you can be masterful. It's like being a chef. What?
Whiskey Throttle wants to know if you're dressed in Yellowstone cosplay.
Oh, I've never seen that show.
Yeah, I haven't watched it either. I don't know.
That is interesting.
Nah.
I like the hat. This hat traveled all the way to Ireland and Scotland with me. This is a brand new shirt. I love a corduroy shirt. This one has this cool woodcutter lining, which I like. But I believe it's from a company called Legendary, much like myself.
I see Chris Banks Wildlife tuning in. He says, "Hi guys, hope you have a good Christmas and New Year." We did.
Yeah, I did. Banks does great photos and sent me beautiful pictures of the Lancaster bomber from World War II.
Jimmy Legg says, "Column Still grain whiskey is not known for great nosing." Apparently the case here.
Yeah, I don't get much of a nose off of it, but I get a nice rounded sweetness.
It's got a great palate. Yes. It's very nice. I mean, I expected more grain. Malt, kind of that sour grain note, whatnot.
But can he take a punch? Who's he talking to? But can he take a punch? Whiskey
He's
Throttle.
Probably talking about you.
I could. Oh, that's got to be from the Yellowstone deal. I could take a punch. I don't know. Maybe. What do you think? Glass jaw? Glass jaw? Oh my God. I'd knock you out.
All right, let's look at Mainland malt Scotch whiskey. Mainland malt Scotch whiskey, an ingredient of Isla. I've got a clean one right here.
Oh, okay.
This is number 6 of 60 bottles. Again, 62.2%. Please excuse Bart while he whips this out. Excuse me while I whip this out.
Came out no problem.
All right, we are deconstructing Isla Mist 8.
Somebody got
We're moving on to the Mainland malt.
I think I heard an abdominal muscle. What do you got there?
This is the Mainland malt.
Mainland. Okay, so this is a malt from the main. I'm thinking Speyside. What do you got? You get a barrel char. Huh.
I don't know about Speyside. Could be Highland, I would say for sure.
Okay. I was just poking at it.
Maybe even coastal. There's a little bit of a saltiness on there. A little bit of seaside.
I'm with you on that. Yeah, I get a little a salty seaweed. That's nice.
Yeah, that's nice too. Nice ingredient of the Isla Mist 8.
And the next one's darker. Oh, that is nice.
Now that's the Isla malt.
Nice. That is very nice. I get those. Ooh, like a rich, a slight caramel, yet malted, yeasty, baked bread. Ooh, boy, I like that. Come on. Who's doing that? I like it.
Oh, they don't say.
I know.
That's the parts of the blend.
That's what I like. That's
Daniel Vermoss is tuning in. He says, belated Happy New Year, bearded friends. May the malt be with you.
Oh, may the malt be with you and with you.
Both of those very nice ingredients.
And with you. That is a very nice one.
I hate to see these watered down to 40%.
I know.
Come on, Isla Mist, let's go.
You can see,
do 40,
that's coming in.
Do 45.
2. Yes. Come on, kick it to 46. If you're going to do it, send it out at 46 and say, "Look at us."
Grab one more clean.
Look at us. We are bad, tough people. We're bad, tough hombres. I need to see Yellowstone. What's in this? That's good. Sorry, we had a glass over here we used in a prior show.
Maybe if you described the box, they would like it.
Yeah, there was one show he got on me because I like the marketing. I like the marketing and the design of the cardboard.
He was going on.
Yeah, and he was like, "Oh my God, shut up." I was like, "What?"
Okay, here we go.
What you got? That's the Isla. This is where I'm going to like it.
Yep.
So, because let's be honest, at 40%, 8 years, this is not peated enough for me. Like I said, maybe it's a good entry for folks that want to try.
This is strong. It's peaty.
Really?
58.5%.
What do you think? It's Bowmore? What do you think?
There's also other. Hold on.
Trying to work with my stash, by the way, so it's got a little curl in it. Christmas in Crestline will notice at work. Boom. Sorry, Christmas. Chris B. Anyone else suffering through these videos, patiently waiting for the end of dry January? Oh, so there's people doing dry January that watch us and then they cub it.
Well, I think I took part in dry January from the 2nd to the 3rd.
I was like, what are you talking about?
That's Kalila.
Then you got me. Really?
My guess.
Oh my God.
I shouldn't have said anything. I should have let you try it.
You shouldn't have said nothing, but I might miss it anyway. Okay, hold on. I don't know if I could do what you just did even. Oh my gosh, that smells delicious.
Yeah.
Wow. I get all kinds of a little touch of like a saddle leather. What do you love?
Chris B says rolling on the floor laughing, Scott.
Saddle leather and smoke, like a smoky beast.
Dry January from the 2nd to the 3rd. I made it a whole day. I went about 5 days without whiskey. I had a couple beers, but 2 Fridays ago.
That is delicious.
2 Fridays ago, I didn't really even have that much. I had 3, maybe 4 whiskeys. Generally, maybe I have 1 or 2 a night. Little, like a 1 ounce pour.
Sure.
This one Friday night, Preble was over. I think I had 3, maybe
That's
4.
Our cousin Shane.
I wasn't even drunk. Didn't have a hangover, nothing like that. But I just woke up Saturday morning and I don't know, for 5 days it ended up being I just didn't feel like drinking whiskey.
Really?
Yeah. I went from Friday night until I think it was a Wednesday night when I had a whiskey. Wednesday or Thursday.
So one of the things I like, and one of the things I do check myself on, is I like to come home. Here's part of getting old. I don't like drinking after 8 p.m. You know this. Roy knows this when I came and visited. It just doesn't sit well with me as I'm aging when I'm sleeping. Okay, I'm an old man. But I will get home from my day job, which most of you know what that is, at about 7 p.m. And I like to pour a dram or 2 and then just cut that off. And I really enjoy that. It's like my decompressing time. Mm-hmm. But I don't go over 2 usually. Sometimes it's just 1. And if it's past 8, I'll literally stop. So this is delicious. You think Kalila?
I don't know. Have you tasted it?
I did.
What do you think?
It probably is your suggestion. I don't know if I could have pegged it. I know it's not. I can tell you what it's not. I knew it wasn't an Ardbeg. I knew it wasn't a Bowmore, and it did not feel like a Lefroy. Which, there's still some other distilleries there, but
I'll make my own blend here with their deconstruction method.
Wow, really? See if you nail it. Except it's going to be way higher
ABV.
Yeah.
I did about equal parts there of all 3 ingredients. Yeah. I got roasted.
What does taste like Kalila.
I got roasted peanut right up front.
It's delicious.
Yeah.
It is great.
Wow. A lot of times. Still, I get that on some things.
Spilled all over the place here. What are you doing? Not very technical. What happened to the whole wax top on this one? What'd you do with it? You tore it over there.
Right.
Okay, hold on. Let me try
Try
it.
the blend.
I'm getting on you.
That was about ooh.
Like a brother. What? What'd you do?
Mm.
Is that good?
That's
The
just
blend
equal
you
parts
made?
blend.
Really?
What do you mean? Yeah, it's good. Is it good?
Once again, you're mocking.
Yeah.
You're mocking.
When I go, ooh, that's good.
Mm.
Ooh.
Mm. Oh boy.
Eat.
Here's what I'm going to call for. They need to do a little bit of what they call the Isla crazy, the Isla Mist nuts. They need to put out like a high proof Isla Mist and do like a limited, like,
Even a cask strength, high voltage.
yes, Isla Mist crazy or something. Isla Mist dummies blend or something. Call it nuts, go high, get some attention and just kill it. And you will drive people to your brand. I think they need to work with us and call it the dummy blend. That's just me. That won't happen.
Gachain is blended in. I think it might be Gawkin, if I remember right.
Yes,
how you
I like
pronounce
to
it.
call him Gatch. I
Gawkin?
just shortened it to Gatch.
If I remember, it's been a while. He said, "Hey guys, I use Isla Mist to marinate the salmon and potatoes for my St. Patrick's grilled salmon recipe."
That would be good. I want some of his taters. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Aquavitae says it feels like a Monday trying to make dinner, but the boys are live. Dinner can wait a wee bit.
Yeah, what are you making? That's what I want to know. If something's being sauteed, that's what I'm guessing.
I think he's 6 hours ahead of us right now, so he's looking at about 6:30 there in Glasgow.
On a Monday.
Again, for those tuning in tonight, come to the Scotch Malt Whiskey Society America's YouTube channel. Bart is joining me in studio to preview January's mid-month outturn.
Bingo. Do you know what's going to be there? Just one of them?
I have.
Is there an Isla?
I don't believe so.
That's all right. I've actually been surprised. I'm trying I usually lean toward the Isla SMWS blends. That's predominantly what I got over my shoulder. But Happiness is a Warm Bung blew my mind. And Good Cop, Bad Cop. So I've been actually trying different things from SMWS. That is a very good deconstruction you did there, my friend.
Yeah. Yeah, that at cask strength would be phenomenal.
They need to put out a cask strength version, or better yet, get with us. We'll do what's called your dummy blend.
Slip of the lip.
They should do a dummy blend, baby. They put our little side logo on the side, and then we make it big, bold, and powerful. That would be a sellout.
Ooh. I just realized Scott is spelled wrong.
What? What'd you do? Oh, you did Scout.
No, it's Scott.
Oh, I was like Scotland.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm a Scott. Scott and Bart.
Scott is how I would call that. You are Scott. I love it.
Gachain or Gawkin says you got the pronunciation correct. Yep.
Who?
Gawkin.
Me? I think I call him Gatchin.
Gawkin. Gawkin's been around. I think it's Mike. Isn't it? Mike Gawkin, I believe. He's been around for quite a while.
Well, several
years.
He was one of our first people that would put his own tasting notes in the comments.
Mm-hmm.
And they would be very detailed. And I'm like, continue that.
He needs his own channel.
He does, but don't do that. Just come on and put your notes on our channel because I like your notes. I look at them myself. So keep doing that. You know, some people will look at it and they'll be like, well, look at this guy. These are his notes. And that's the whole point, is everybody's taster's a little bit different. That's the key.
And I meant to, Eric Waite commented earlier. I meant to bring it up.
Love the Waite.
He went into the office. He went into the office today.
What?
And nobody else was there. And then he realized it was
MLK, baby.
Holiday.
Yeah, in the United States, it's the MLK Day. You don't need to go in.
Eric, you're dumb.
You're dumb, Eric. You should have known. Although I bet you got some work done. Once you're in there, you're like, idiot. Nobody's here.
Idiot.
Yeah, that's what he calls me. You got to get used to it. That's a term of love. That's a term of endearment. What are you doing? Somebody texting you? I don't like that you got this special watch. I don't like
care about what you think.
Oh my God, that's brutal. What's the detective from the 40s that had this watch that they made it off of?
Maxwell Smart?
No, he had the shoe phone. Come on, this is the come on, someone
from
in
the
there's got it.
40s.
It is from the 40s. It was a
60s, maybe.
radio show. No, it was a radio show.
Oh,
and he would get it
yeah.
on his phone.
It was a future show. I mean, it was
Yes.
like based in the future.
Right. You got something on
Yeah.
your arm here. It's
That
wax
was,
or something. Look like dirt.
Gosh
Look
darn.
like soil. Someone's going to get it here. Dick Tracy. Bam. Look at that. Fight for sound. Nailed it. Dick Tracy had that watch phone. That's what you got going on. You don't need it. You don't need it. Again, do you care what I think? He does not. He does not.
Eric Waite wants to know if that's the PX version, or I mean, sorry, Whiskey Throttle. Daniel wants to know if that's the PX or the gosh darn.
That's right. Daniel, you got
my
right.
eyesight is way off here. Is that the Paulo Cortado version of the Isla Mist? That is not the Paulo
No,
Cortado
it is
version.
Not. It is not. Although your blend was genius. They need a dummy blend. They put our dummy logo
I
on
just want
there.
to see what the three of them tasted like together.
No,
It's about equal parts.
We come up with a blend of this. They call it the dummy blend. They make $28 million. Just kidding. But there's something there, especially with my Yellowstone outfit. You know what? You know who we do know, and you'll remember. What was the name of the owner of Local Yokel?
Oh, yeah, I don't remember.
His LY Outfitters is what Costner used to outfit the show with his Western wear.
Yeah.
And that guy's a genius. What was the name of that little town in Texas? Do you remember? I can't remember myself.
McKinney.
Boy,
McKinney, Texas.
Right. So Iron Root Republic took us there. And I can't remember the gentleman's name, but he would walk around with their hubris. And he would walk around. He owned this restaurant called Local Yokels, beautiful steaks. And he would sit there and say, you need to try this. And they would go, well, he'd go, let me pour you one on the house. He would pour it and they'd go, oh my God, one for the table. Bring one for the whole table. And they had noticed at Iron Root Republic that he was buying like 10 times the amount of cases that any other restaurant was. So they went there and he said, what you're making is unbelievable. So he too was an early adopter of Iron Root Republic. What's up with this? There's like a little damage to this bottle.
What Bart skipped over in his story there, because sometimes he gets excited.
Sorry, I got excited.
Is that the owner of Local Yokel supplies the clothes to Yellowstone?
I think that was implied. I thought they
Did you get that out?
I think I explained that.
I don't know if you did.
I talked to him for a little bit because he explained he was raising, what's the type of cow that meat was? I can't remember.
Wagyu? Was it
Wagyu?
beef?
That's exactly right. He had Wagyu.
He was raising his cattle and selling it to markets and stuff, and he realized,
I can make more
money.
Butcher was like 10 times the price, so he opened his own butcher shop.
He started his own meat counter basically.
Right.
Then he started his own restaurant.
Yeah, and then he thought the restaurants are bumping this another 10%.
Then he started a Western clothing outlet
because he had his grandfather's shirts out of like the attic that he liked, and he couldn't find them anywhere. So he starts these Western wear shirts, and lo and behold, Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Costner was like, hey, we love these. We want to do them on Costner. It was Costner himself. He met him and they hung out. No, they hung out at Kenny. I believe he told me that. He said they had whiskey together. I bet they did. And then they made that part of the show was his Western wear because nobody else had them. What I do remember, he said his grandfather's shirt had these fake pearl buttons. They were button snaps, but they looked like pearl buttons. And he said nobody else had them. And so he incorporated those into his shirts. Costner loved those. That's all I'm saying. What's in there?
They've been talking pizza, and the Hawaiian pizza came up at one point.
How did that come up?
And yeah, where was it at? Someone said, where'd it go? Leo Chav says, don't mention pineapple on pizza. Scott won't approve. I don't.
I like it. I like pineapple and ham. No, it's delicious.
I don't know who thought that.
Oh my God, my wife likes pineapple and chicken.
Jimmy Legg says it's so funny how Scott sits and waits. I'll throw in patiently
Patiently.
Bart's
What did he
story
say?
for Bart's story to end, so he can correct all of the errors and omissions.
Oh my God! Hold on. Whiskey Throttle says Scotch This Dummies is better than a manga shirt show.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
I don't know. You can get some
I'll go
visual whimsy. Visual whimsy with the
Fact
manga
is-
shirt. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm gonna make it a little bit more Yellowstone.
What? Hold on. What are you bringing over? You got a jean jacket? I did learn that the Scott back in the college days used to have a jean jacket with a snake skin like front things. I don't even understand. And a snake skin.
Shoulder, almost where its shoulder pads would be. It was,
Oh my God!
It was snake skin,
But then you sold
and then
it
the back
in 20
had this big
snake skin,
snake skin, just
like
right
a
down,
boa
it was-
constrictor.
and it was stonewashed denim.
Oh my God! And you sold this on the eBay in 2004 or
A
something.
while back.
Yeah, for $300. You should have kept it. You had a buddy
Sure.
of yours that was like, I would have paid you double.
Sure. Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
I want to see
Didn't.
this. I need to see this jacket even. Do you have a photo of you wearing this jacket?
Not a digital photo.
There's an old photo
I
of you
could- there's a
holding,
chance.
and you were a weapons guy, but you had this H&K MP5 PSD or something.
That was the H&K SP89, I want to say.
Oh my God. It looked cool. You looked like you were some kind of special agent.
That's when I was like 18.
I know you could buy it in Kansas back in the day, but you sold it, but you wished you'd held it because it's worth like 8 times the amount of money, right? It's kind of like a great bottle of whiskey. It literally is like this big, though, right? It was really small.
Uh-huh.
Shocking.
Should have kept that one.
You should have. That would have been impressive. I can tell you're getting ready to wind the show down.
Yep,
Let's hit
I think we should.
What is this, like turtles?
47 minutes. It's time to go.
Turtles. I like turtles.
I like turtles.
I like turtles.
All
All right. Scotch it. You Scotch gods.
Thanks, everybody that tuned in.
Isla Mist.
Tune in tonight, Scotch Malt Whiskey Society America channel.
I'll be over there. That will definitely be cast strength.
Make more fun of Bart.
Yeah. Make fun of me.